Hey everybody, nice of you to just fly on over. My name is Sam.
And I'm Angela, and welcome to our channel.
So we are out in our outdoor kitchen today. This is a structure we built how long ago?
It's been 4 or 5 years now.
I remember we used our tax return from that year because we wanted to do something tangible and because we need some shade. Either way, this video is not about the outdoor kitchen itself. This video is actually about repurposing something to use somewhere else.
We're pretty good at that. We've done it in several instances.
All right, well, tell them what we're repurposing today.
We have a pallet wood countertop that we are going to be moving up the hill to the greenhouse.
Now, why are we taking our countertop away from the kitchen? Isn't this like a keystone of an outdoor kitchen?
It tends to be a catch-all out here. So we want to have more of a lounging space. So we have a antique glider that is gonna come from my parents' place.
Oh, somebody's opened a can of beans here. Okie dokie.
And we have our picnic table out here that we're gonna kind of slide over into the spot that we're standing in.
So we're kind of going to create our own adult swim place without a pool and under an outdoor kitchen structure.
Yes.
Sounds confusing enough for everyone, I'm sure.
We just want to change what it is right now, and rather than just get rid of the pallet countertops, we're going to reuse them.
Sounds good, because we need some more table space in our greenhouse for starting seeds, for having seedling trays, and otherwise getting more use out of the greenhouse for us.
Right. So let's go. So in order to take this apart and not mess up anything, we need to take off like the backsplash type area and separate the two, because there's the small section here and then there's a nice long section underneath. Will it move? Yay! I did it right.
Sam's tip of the day: if you have a screw that is stuck or kind of stripped out like that one, you can get something else. In my case, I grabbed the nearest thing, put the screw in it, kind of carefully push, and you're able to back it out. I should just let you keep doing this. You're doing this better than me. Flippers. Cheater.
Cheater.
Taking the easy one first.
Oh yeah.
If only there was a YouTube video out there, whoever made this, and we could see what they were doing.
Uh-huh.
And it being about 1,000 a yard sale, we can style 15 and polish. This guy talks a lot. Well, that test was inconclusive. Hopefully you figured it out.
I see some of them.
Almost there. Well, that's one way of doing it, huh? Pull up your old YouTube video of the build, kind of sort of get started, realize you didn't really show much, and then just, I don't know, tear it out. Either way, the backsplashes are off now. What we're going to do next is separate the two countertop units, and then we will take this one off, which is attached to the 6x6s. The long one is the one we are after the most. I think it's going to be most useful in the greenhouse, but we're still going to save that one. It's just, this is the prize our eyes are on. Eyes on the prize. This is all disconnected. We have two legs here. We can see at least one landscape spike or piece of rebar where I toe-nailed it to the ground. Hopefully I can just kind of lay this over and pull it out or get it out of the way. but we'll see. Nope. What kind of construction is that?
My goodness.
Hey,
Did you pull it out?
It's working alright. I think it's a 2-foot rebar.
Aw, broke the leg.
That's alright. This is not the one we're curious about saving.
At least the ground's been wet.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's soft as butter.
When Sam puts it together, he puts it together really well.
Yep. There's 3. Oh wow, that's just too smart. Well, no comment how smart
No
that
comment.
was?
Here, let me have the other screws. I'll put
That's
it back
genius.
together.
I was crawling on the floor.
That's why you use screws to put things together.
That's why I married you. Genius.
Alright, that's all on this side.
I don't necessarily recall eating Wheaties this morning for breakfast. I'm probably going to wish I had. And now's the time to take these up to the greenhouse, and I'm going to do it Hulk style. Think I do it? Better now, huh? Rawr!
Rawr. Oh. Oh.
Quit making me laugh. It takes away my strength.
Welcome to our garden seed and supply. Now let's see where we're going to put this thing. I believe it is going to go on this wall. We just have a few things we got to move out of the way first. Should I put this right here or on down a little bit?
Come on, Joe. Park it in our outdoor power equipment department. We got all mantis left in the weeds to die.
That thing.
Yeah, but your mantis video still gets a lot of views.
Hey,
People
awesome.
like watching chicks work on tillers. That's the secret to success. Look, somebody's down there being He-Man too. Oh, busted. Alright, we're up in the greenhouse and we have taken some stuff out of our way. A couple of tillers and a wheel hoe. I never knew we had so many ground engaging implements, but we were very lucky.
We are.
Okay, so the plan is this countertop that we got up here is almost 10 feet. And we had the choice of either put it in this front corner and let it kind of end that way quite a bit, or take it to the barrels and then let us have about a 4-foot cubby on this front corner of the greenhouse.
The front cubby would allow us to have better use of space to put tall things, big things, that type thing.
I want to put our green stalk in that spot, but it would also work great for storage of our ag fabric and fencing, which is up there in the corner. Either way, I think we've decided that we're going to put the countertop up there.
Right.
It's going to go next to the barrels in that area, but it's going to come largely all the way across the side of the greenhouse wall. Next thing to do is to figure out the actual mounting height of the countertop, but to do that we need to get these wicking bed containers out of the way and then drag the countertop in. two things. One, Sam totally killed all of our strawberries over winter, so boo on Sam. This wall of death will be replaced with something else later this year. Two, I think that countertop looks pretty good.
I do too.
I always want to end on a positive note.
And actually, since it's shorter out one end, the kids can help better on that end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't mind it being tapered. I mean, it's the way the ground is.
It is.
It gives us room for storage of our fertilizers and soil amendments and everything underneath in their tubs. Gives storage for stuff on top. And cleans up our outdoor kitchen and repurposes all that wood.
It does. Especially since wood is so expensive right now.
It sure is.
Well, we're going to go ahead and plant our seeds now, but seeing as how it's really boring to watch somebody put a seed in each little hole and everything, we're just going to let it speed up for you, and so you get to see it in like maybe a minute or less.
Yeah, we'll do it Sam and Angela style.
And I have to say, we got our seeds from Hostel. They have been very good to us. The seeds germinate really well, and we got this new awesome seed tray. Is that what it's called?
Yep, it's a seed tray. It is definitely beefing. That sucker, I think they show pictures walking on it. I will not test that. I don't want to break it. But it is definitely a lot more sturdy than the
Home Depot,
flimsy
Lowe's type thing.
Yeah, the crinkle stuff that we've always had before. So.
Always ever had, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to try it that way this time, and hopefully we will have it for many years to come and be able to do it that way.
We're going to start all of our seeds in the trays?
Not all of them. Some of them are direct sow, including the beans, our bush beans, and our carrots are going to be direct sow, so we'll wait on those.
Cool. Let's go.
Let's go. I think we did a pretty good job today.
I think so too. Feel quite accomplished. It was nice to open up the space in the outdoor kitchen and then also give more purpose and really gain a lot of really cool usable space here in the greenhouse.
Yeah, it feels more like a greenhouse with a counter in it now.
It really does. Like all official. Well, and the sign over the door.
I know.
That only took a year to mount.
Well,
all in due time.
it'll happen eventually. Just don't know when.
That's true. That's Wow, if we had a motto, that's it. We'll get to it eventually. We can't tell you when. Well, this completes the seed starting or seed planting of everything that we do not direct sow and that we want to transplant as seedlings. I have plans to do the green stalk this year, like really give it a try. Last year we felt so bad. We put the wrong soil in it, we put it in the wrong spot, and then we forgot about it. So horrible, horrible stewards of green stalks, and we apologize for that. We'll try harder this year, though, because I actually really like the vertical planting and growing method, and I want to check it out. It's cool. So,
I agree.
So that is coming along sometime, just not today, but that will be where I will probably put a lot of our greens, maybe lettuces, collards, maybe
cabbage.
Maybe I'll try and do some cabbage in there, see how it handles it. And then, like I said earlier, the strawberry gutters that are horribly embarrassing and dead will get cleaned out, and then I'll do lettuces and stuff in there too.
We do still have to do our potatoes. We have some containers that we bought to put them in, bags, I guess you would say. We
are going to try potato bags this year. Very popular concept, very popular on the internet. You know, grow your potatoes in a bag or in a barrel. We're going to give it a shot. We'll see how it works.
That's one way that we have not done potatoes.
Right.
We've done them in a barrel. We've done them with the fencing and the hay or straw around it. We've done it that way. I mean,
we tried them in taller barrels where as they grow, you cover them up and grow and cover them up. So, hey, I think this might be the last way to grow potatoes. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So we have that coming up, and probably all sorts of other gardening stuff if that interests you and is your cup of tea. If it's not, don't worry. Our home is currently still destroyed. We're in the middle of a renovation. We have a lot of home improvement things planned as well. So hopefully you'll be excited about that and enjoy seeing whatever we do get into out here on our little homestead.
We will definitely have variety coming up.
Oh yeah.
There's the feral children.
There's variety right there. Good job, boys. Remind me to pay them for that great cue.
Well, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on the homestead.
Take care. We'll trust you guys can see your way out and go back the way you came. Have a good flight.
So in order to take this apart and not mess up yeah, the top piece is put together.
How am I going to fit through there?
My goodness, did you screw this down enough?
Shoot me.
I'm shooting.
Oh, good. Okay, you're shooting me? I couldn't tell. Sam's tip of the day for pallet countertop. Butter.
Look at you. Woo!
There's preparation H.
He's dead. Ah!
Let's go.
Sam must have had his Wheaties this morning.
I'm hyped up on allergy meds. I can breathe.
Yes.
I don't know. I thought I was going to say something profound. Nah, wrong channel.
Squint me.
Largely all the way across the side of the greenhouse wall.
Sorry, the sun is in my eyes.
The anticipation killed me.
It's
Oh,
like,
come on.
you're not the one trying to get his knees
Look
out.
at the sun. Look at the sun.
I can't.
Are we good now?
I think so. Look, the sun's going away.
You've overcast this whole area. Okay. Because it can get ludicrous, I guess. But first we need to get... I spit a booger out of my nose.
Welcome to allergy season.
For real. Alright, the next thing to figure out is the actual mounting height of the countertop. Okay, can we? This is 3 minutes. I'm trying to shoot this 20-second clip. Ready? Mm-hmm. You're like, why is he just so giggly looking? Next thing we need to do is find this.
What?
I don't know. All right, this is it. Left foot forward.
What are you wanting to say?
I want to say what I want to try to have said. I've got it. I just got to quit
Okay.
I got
Quit
tickled
the
now.
giggles?
I got to quit the giggles. Okay. I think we've been drinking or something.
Nope.
That's been drinking.
Unless the sweet tea has fermented, but I don't believe
Maybe
so.
Fresh air does to us.
Just say it.
Okay. Next thing to do is to figure out the actual mounting height of our countertop. But for that, we need to get these containers.